Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and if you notice something in 2023, it's been the year of the handheld gaming PCs. So we're talking about the Asus ROG Ally, and of course before that was the Steam Deck, which has been recently updated with an OLED display. But I have the one from Lenovo, it's the Legion Go, and to me it might be the best of all of them right now because it has a bigger display. It's 8.8 inches, 2.5K resolution. It is a really well-built, well-made machine. A lot of engineering went into it. It's running the AMD Z1 Extreme processor with the RDNA graphics, of course, so you're going to get pretty good gaming performance on the go. But there's also some good news, 2 USB 4 ports, so if you want to add an external GPU, you have that option. We're going to take a look at it here and get a first look at it and unbox it, of course, and then I'll bring you the full review very soon. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is the Lenovo Legion Go, brand new for 2023. Coming up.
Now, before we get to the unit itself, I just want to let everyone know, in the interest of transparency and full disclosure, I'm not being paid by Lenovo. I'm not being sponsored by Lenovo. All the opinions you're about to hear are my own. Lenovo is not getting copy approval. That means they're seeing this video for the first time, just like you. Pricing for the Legion Go starts at $699.99. For those interested, I'll leave a link in the description below for more information and where you can buy one. Okay, you know the drill. Let's find out what you get inside the box. Let's open it up. Wow, pretty nice packaging so far. You can see it says Legion, sort of. Yeah, LEG, Legion. Legion Go here, LEG. Lenovo branding. And then, of course, you can see here, 8.8-inch QHD Plus display, 10-point touchscreen, multi-modes, Lenovo True Strike controllers. It's got a 49.2 watt-hour battery, expandability. It's going to use the Lenovo Legion Space software. It's running the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme, of course, Windows 11. Those are the specs on here. Let's get this one out of the box. Very nice presentation so far, and it comes in a really nice package here, a little case. We're going to look at that in a moment. Get the best from your device with Lenovo services, yada, yada, yada. It's got some warranty, safety information, typical stuff, and that looks like that's pretty much that. Let's take a look at what's over here. So we get a pretty compact 65-watt USB Type-C adapter, as you can see here. So pretty nice and compact. We like that, especially with a travel device like this. You want to be able to take it with you. Really nice presentation, as I mentioned. There you can see the different diagrams of the different ports and so forth, and the controllers and everything. So pretty interesting stuff here. And here you can see it, very nice, Legion packaging, of course, and it's got some pretty good durability, it looks like. And the unit itself. Now, this is going to have this little stand. I think we're going to be able to put the controller on. We'll look at that. And then, of course, this can fit right in your bag. I really like the touch there. And I could tell you right off the bat, the build quality looks excellent. Really impressive here. So there's a lot of things going on here. There's a little touchpad right there. You get your controllers here, okay, the D-pad there. It looks like a power button there. You got some controllers there, venting there. USB 4 on the top and the bottom. So that's going to be good for connecting up to an external GPU, and I actually have one that I'm taking a look at. It's a really good one, a compact one that can double pretty much the performance out of this once we get it hooked up, or nearly double, but we'll talk about that separately. And then on the bottom there, again, there's that second one. Now, one thing I love about this is that it has a kickstand. So if you want to take off these controllers, use this as a tablet, you have that option here, and you can go as far back as you see there. So pretty nicely done there by Lenovo. Really, really good stuff. 8.8-inch display, QHD Plus resolution. I think it's 144 hertz refresh rate. So you should be able to have some good gaming on the go. Okay, I just plugged it into my Thunderbolt dock, of course, and that's booting up. Legion Go here from Lenovo. Now, one thing you will notice is it will collect fingerprints, but again, we're going to see how that's going to hold up over time. You may have to carry a cleaning cloth with you, but so far we'll see how that's all going to play out. And I could tell you right off the bat, it feels great in the hands. It's got a larger display than the others in this category, so I really am liking what I'm seeing so far. It's got a little bit of RGB lighting here. You see the power button is lit up while this is booting up for the first time. So really nice, and I love the kickstand, as I mentioned. Okay, it's fully booted up now, and you can see here, I'm using this little touchpad right there. So pretty interesting. Let's see, you can tap to click. Yep, you can. Pretty interesting. Of course, you might want to connect up a mouse or a keyboard if you want to have productivity work, even with a machine like this. Why not? Take it with you on the go. Take one machine with you. Could do your gaming, productivity work, all in one. You got to like that. Okay, so very nice display here, as you can see here. Beautiful display, in fact. Pretty bright. We're going to get measurements and everything in the full review. Get you all the metrics. 8.8 inches, 2.5K resolution, 2560 by 1600. Now, let's go to the display settings here, and I just want to show you what the hell is going on here as far as the resolution, 2560 by 1600. Let's go to advanced display, 144 hertz, as you can see there. So pretty nice. Again, 2.5K resolution. So very, very nice display here. Looks like it's got some really nice viewing angles. It is a glossy display, so you will see some glare and reflection in direct sunlight and depending on your lighting conditions. Very sharp, nice colors here. Again, we'll get you all those metrics. And the Lenovo Legion Space. Now, it's downloading it for the first time here, of course, since this is the initial boot up and initial setup. So pretty nice. So let's go install now. You can see what I'm doing here. Say yes. Okay. So that's going to install. Okay. And here, as we go through that setup, it's downloading a controller firmware update. That's always good to see that they're already updating things. I hope it's going to continue. L button, then you have the right button, then you can see what I'm doing here. The L plus LB buttons, switcher controller mode. Again, these can be detached. And that's going to be, the game mode is used for most console games, and for first-person shooter mode or FPS mode is used for first-person shooter games. Detach the controllers from the console. Okay, that comes off. So you have to press this button down, and you have a controller there. And then that one comes off as well. Almost use it like a mouse in a sense. So very, very interesting. So you've got Xbox, Epic Games, Ubisoft, Steam, Giant, Social Club, and GOG.com or GOG. So the different software platforms. Okay, and then you can click on them and so forth. So if I want Steam, I can say hit download Steam. And that'll download. Now, in order to get to Lenovo Space, you just hit this button and there you go. And then you have the different platforms here. And then, of course, use the controllers. You can use the mouse. Pretty interesting. And then if you want to go back to Windows, boom, just one press of the button. And I like having Windows 11. I know some people criticizing that it's underneath all this, unlike the Steam Deck, unlike some others, although the Asus ROG Ally uses as well Windows. Having Windows 11 means you can have endless amounts of software that you could run on this. You can be productive. You can be all sorts of, you can run all sorts of applications. So I think that is a benefit more than a negative. Now, some people will say that, you know, Windows is not optimized for touch. That is true. But again, I would say that the benefits outweigh the negatives in the sense that you do have all that software that you can run. You won't have compatibility issues. You would say running Linux or some other things, although for the most part, again, it is not touch optimized. So just keep that in mind. But that is why they put the Lenovo Space software here, that you can use that and it'll certainly work very well. Hopefully it'll be updated and be optimized and we'll have really good performance out of it. Now, I have a lot of testing to do when it comes to the performance, the Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, the RDNA graphics, and as you can see, good single, good multi-core performance, Geekbench 6, and of course the OpenCL 30540, good graphics performance so far for a handheld gaming system. Now, of course, when you look at the Firestrike score, 7353, that is definitely a good score, better than the integrated Iris Xe graphics we've been seeing, and then of course 2936 TimeSpy score. So pretty impressive stuff here for a portable gaming system. Of course, I'll bring you more of that and more in depth, of course, benchmarks in the upcoming full review. So stay tuned. We'll get into it. And of course, here's the reads and writes of the included SSD. Again, a lot more testing to come. We'll look at battery life. We'll test the display. We'll look at the overall performance, the thermals, and of course, everything we normally do in that upcoming full review.
So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and that platform formerly known as Twitter. So until next time, this is Andrew, and I'll see you in the next video.